Hello, hello, and welcome to the stream. I'm just gonna put out the announcement and wait for a bit till people come in. I am a little bit concerned about having to do puzzles because I am quite tired, and I don't do too well with puzzles on stream at the best of times. But I suppose we'll just see. I for one hope I'm going to have a grand old time. Also, I apologize in advance for all the extremely obnoxious jokes I'm going to make about, there were other games in this series, but I forgot about them. I don't really remember how the last game went. Like, I'm gonna make maybe too many comments like that, just because the pun value is too good, you know? Yeah, my starting time is usually quarter past, so I might wait a couple more minutes while I harass people to start watching my stream. Also, this is a track from Dracula X. I heard this version of the theme from Dracula X one time, and I was like, darn, the instrumentation, right, just that. Makes an instant impression. Like, you only need to hear it for a couple of seconds to immediately recognize it. And the reason I recognized it is because I did play Rondo of Blood, and that version goes like, please no commercials, YouTube. Like, this is a great version, and honestly the instrumentation is a lot more realistic, but you really can't argue with the both are good though. Anyway, hey Captain, welcome. Right, if you're here, I guess I should get started. It's almost quarter past. Let me just get the prep screen out of the way, because you need to be able to see the video game. Now, I don't really know how heavy this game is on the PC. It was like 35 gigs, which feels like a lot to me, but... Funky stream? I thought it was spooky stream. You know, it only takes a little bit to go from funky to spooky and back, right? Okay, so it's basically just normal and easy baby wah mode. Keep an open mind. I will try, but this game should not be played to win. Immerse yourself in the world and story. Fear and darkness are your enemies. If fear and darkness are your enemies, then is sanity a major factor in this game? It was not in A Machine for Pigs. I saw this phase before in the loading screen, and I have to say, this guy could use some coffee. Of course, I'm talking about me. That looks like a very malformed spinal cord. Although the final bit reminds me a bit of a fingerprint. Alright, yes.
There's a moment when you realize what the pain has made of you. In hiding. Curled in on yourself. Unable to show the world your face. Acting on instinct. Lashing out. Even at those closest to you.
Perhaps I should have turned on subtitles.
Time has passed, and time is a thief. It has stolen your memories. The agony has faded, but so has every precious moment of joy. You have been hollowed out from the inside, and there's nothing left of the person you used to be. But you try. You try to remember how to smile. You try to remember how to love. And one day you crawl out from your hiding place and step back into the world. And then, every day, you do what you must to survive.
How is the game audio, by the way? I mean, it'll be hard to say until we get into actual gameplay, but...
What was that?
I was also gonna say that the intro cutscene was weirdly choppy and I may need to watch out.
Salim, it's just turbulence. It'll settle down soon.
Yes, I know. It's hard though. You know, your head tells you one thing, but your heart disagrees.
Try to sleep.
I couldn't. I keep imagining what might go wrong.
I know someone who can help you.
And who's that? Maka. Oh, I had no idea you brought him.
I didn't want him to be lonely.
I know, my heart. It's good for him to have an adventure, but he'll be glad when this journey's over, I think. He's had a hard life.
And there's so much more to come.
Alex?
Oh.
Yasmin, get up here. Hello.
That was odd. Oh, I'll turn it up in a bit. Well, we're starting with a bang. With a crash.
Don't forget. Don't lose it. No, come on. Need to find him. He must understand. Don't forget. It's her. It's all because of her. Focus! I am Tessie. I am still Tessie. What? Where? Fight it. Don't give in.
Press the F key to struggle.
You can make it.
Now, I apologize for interrupting this serious moment. The volume seems fine now. Yeah, she was talking kind of softly in the intro. I will boost it a tiny little bit. There we go. Just to be safe.
Don't forget. Don't lose yourself.
Magic healing juice. Give it to me. Oh, laudanum.
I have laudanum. It will help, but you must try to keep calm, or it will get worse. Do not allow yourself anger. Do not allow yourself to fear. You understand me, Tasi?
Salim.
Hint, close the sketchbook. Thanks. Thanks for this hint. I have to remember she will die. Find Salim.
My book. My handwriting. I don't remember.
Mrs. Ritter. Mr. Hanechi. Hello?
That's...
Are you there?
That's the doctor. I'm here. I'm here. Hello. Hello. This is Tazzy. Useless.
This is Dr. Metzian. Mrs. Ritter. Salim. Is anyone there?
This thing's very bent out of shape.
Please respond. We have found help. I am here with Yasmin. Answer, please.
Alright, they're basically teaching us about the different things you can do with the mouse.
Eva.
Or controller if you were using that. Just the different movements. You know,
Cassandra.
simple upwards and downwards and rotary motion.
Say something.
Let's see, Maison Blanche Airport.
This is Dr. Metzian.
Flight plan. Passengers 12 through 2. Plane Cassandra. Owner Sterling Shipping London, Great Britain. Douglas DC-3. Call sign Cassandra. Pilot Nicolas Masson. Flight time and date March 3rd, 1937, 8:30 a.m. Flight road case French Sudan via Insula Algeria. Estimated flight time like 1.5 hours, like 2 7 hours. Alright. So that is the flight we were on.
I can't breathe. I'm going to roast. The door's broken. There was a handle, I think, before.
Okay, so we have an inventory again. Ooh, the desert. Now I just need to find a horse with no name.
For God's sake, help me!
I remember people were hurt in the crash. I was here, I think. Where did they go? Where's Salim?
It's all right, my friend. We'll get you out.
It's weird that we are at the crash site when the crash seems to have clearly happened some time ago.
Leon, Jonathan, give us a hand here. In my case, left side, bandages, quickly.
Right, you can still push things away with the right click.
No, Rachel.
Christ and his little angels. We are fucked here.
Wow, Leon. I have a shadow.
I'm going to fry out here.
I don't really know which direction I should go in. Let's see. One thing about Amnesia, the Dark Descent, compared to both the... One thing about Amnesia, the Dark Descent, and The Machine for Pigs, actually, is that they took place in very enclosed spaces, generally. There were definitely some times when you had larger open areas, but... Yeah. Yeah. Our dear friend, Miss Protagonist here, is trying to tell me that I should go in the shade, but it's kind of in a big open area. This looks like shade, yes? Yeah.
God. Oh, God.
Oh, right, scavenger. Disturbing, but understandable.
I've got to get away from here. Find some proper Wait, Hank.
But we've no choice. We need to get them to shelter.
I know. It's Salim. He's hurt. You know what he's like.
Let's get him down there, then you and I can sit on him while the doc takes a look. Don't worry. The caves aren't far.
Caves. Caves.
I mean, they're asking me to rotate the objects. It didn't seem to work with this one, unless I was just doing something weird. Yeah, this is strange. So we have ended up back at the crash site, even though we already left with the rest earlier. So yes, we do indeed have amnesia. Unpleasant squelching sounds all around. I do like the look of the material.
Salim! Salim, are you there?
I'm guessing the idea is that we follow the shadow. Now what's interesting right away about this is they were insistent on telling us that the darkness is the enemy. But now we actually depend on the shadow and the sun is our enemy. I'm guessing that will completely change once we get into those caves they mentioned. Okay, I guess not. It's a bit too steep. It feels like it should be getting dark soonish. The desert is a fascinating place. By day it'll kill you with heat, by night it'll kill you with cold. Truly a pleasant place to be.
But it's good, isn't it? People have been here.
So, we'll be shot or sold.
Leon.
What? Now don't get your hopes up. We're in the shit.
What an optimist. How many times is it going to be necessary to look at things up close, I wonder? Wouldn't it be intelligent to take this with us? It looks like a water bottle of some kind. Or it could be half of a rubber chicken, if you use your imagination.
Oh, there is a cave. Oh, thank God.
Rachel Holt, Chief People Wrangler. Papers, travel from Croydon Airport. Breath of fresh air. I must thank C for suggesting her. On top of everything, much better at it than me. Need to give her a bit of time to get to grips with the local scenery, but very promising start. Hopefully she can be a permanent fixture for future trips. Okay. Sure.
Rachel? Yeah, she organized those lectures in London, and Charlie back at the Institute recommended her. Got a good head on her. I like her. No, don't you give me that look.
Dearest Susan, dearest Alfie, the stories don't do this place justice. It is amazing. You've never seen anywhere as busy as the market in Algiers. The smells, the flavours, the colours, and oh, the noise. I may have picked you both up a little something. You never know your luck. All my love, always. Dad.
That's nice. Looks like this card never made its way home. Alright, into the caves we go.
Oh, Tazi, look at the hands. Such tiny, perfect fingers. Hello. Hello, my little one.
Well, these are definitely the kind of loading times that say, why didn't you buy an SSD already? Like you said you would.
It's all right. I can manage.
Come on. Not far now. Hello? Is anyone there? Salim?
Hold him more tightly, or the stitching will tear.
I'm sorry. I will be still.
Salim, I have you. I have you.
You got hurt pretty bad, huh?
This is us. Salim and me. I brought this here.
Love transcends law.
What is it? I had something to say to you. A whole speech, something poetic, but...
You don't need to say anything.
I know, it's just... I never thought this would happen. Any of this. You and me, I would never have imagined.
Selim, there is no one I would rather spend my time with.
Really?
Really? Stop worrying. I'm in love with you, you idiot.
You are my heart, Desitriano.
I said no poetry.
So we're getting some insight as to how the two of them met, but we are Tassi, right? Is she not listed among these? Or am I just overlooking her? Oh! Anastasi Trianon, of course, okay. Sorry, small brain. So she's the engineering drafter. Makes sense, she is good with the pencil.
Where did they all go?
Let's see. Portable radio transmitter, assume 10 to 10. Wait, what? I want to see the paper without the text, please. Okay, 10 got crossed out. That's not good. Right, so 9 people, 2 days water, 1 day's food, rope, 3 rifles, Malik Mitchell de Vries, 1 lantern, 4 bottles lamp oil, 4 boxes of matches, paper, kindling for fire, fuel, 2 blankets, 1 medical kit, Dr. Metzia, needle and thread, ether, ammonium, iodine, laudanum, gauze, burn treatment, eye dressing, adhesive compress, pair of scissors, 2 scalpel blades, 1 compass. All the ingredients for an adventure. Right. I'm not gonna read every list of names unless it's significant.
But I can't. I won't stay here. There's something in the tunnels, I swear it.
You won't be staying. You'll be with us, and I'll take care of you. Come here.
Good guy? Probably. It's a bit too dark here in some places. They had me do a thing at the start, you know how they do it? We have to turn down the brightness until the X is gone but the O is visible, or the other way around, whatever. And it definitely means it is very dark now, but I mean, I should probably actually turn off my light instead of being a coward. That is a powerful mug. Store that mug somewhere. It is made of the toughest material.
To those who follow, I am Salim Hanachi. I crashed with the crew of the Cassandra on March 3rd, 1937. I and others were injured. We stayed while the rest of the crew went for help. My companions are dead now, and the radio is broken. I cannot wait alone. There is some sort of creature here.
I think this was in the trailer.
The crew as best I can. They followed the path through the mountain. I will leave signs. Tazi, if I do not find you, and by some chance you are reading this, know that you are my heart.
Why couldn't you wait? I'll find you. I promise.
Yasmin Jabani.
What a beautiful girl. Is that your daughter? Yes. My father keeps nagging me for grandchildren. Did you leave her in Paris? Yes. Is she with her
Yasmin, I'd like to check the Sadiola samples are packed up. Give me a hand.
Of course, Mr. Mitchell. Sorry, Hank.
Right, so we're trying to get a feel for how all these people related to each other. And right, this is how it connects back. I'm going to get really confused throughout this game, I'll just tell you that much right now. When I played Amnesia The Dark Descent on my own time...
My darling Amanda, by now you'll know about the crash. And you'll know that our situation is a bit sticky. We're off for a walk through the desert to see if we can find a radio or a village or some other sort of help. Everyone's putting a brave face on it, but no one really knows what's going to happen. So maybe this is it. Maybe this is the last you'll hear. If it is, I'm sorry, my love. I suppose it's my fault for wanting a big adventure. I should have stayed home after all. Please tell them both that I love them. Tell Susan that she's the best girl in the world. And tell Alfie to look after his sister. Now I'm sitting here with tears in my eyes and my hands are trembling and I just don't know what to write. I don't know how to say goodbye. I can't believe this is goodbye. I love you, my darling girl. I know in my heart we'll see each other again. Even if it's not in this life. You're Jonathan.
So there's immediately a lot of strong emotions here. When I remember Amnesia The Dark Descent, there is a kind of infamous part where Daniel reads a letter and he says it he gets really sad in the letter, and it's done with so much drama that a lot of people make fun of it. This felt quite sincere though. Not that Daniel didn't. How do I describe that without sounding mean? Daniel in The Dark Descent was kind of theatrical. I guess that is the right word. Theatrical. You like the voice acting in the game? Yeah, it's good so far. I'm just being hit with so much emotion all at once now that I'm a bit unsure how to feel about it. It's like, whoa. You know, we've gone from just barely getting to know these people to their final goodbyes, and it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses. Suppose I have no choice.
I'm not sure this is the best idea.
Oh, it very much... The host of the mansion in Dark Descent was also very dramatic. Alexander, yes. He was a bit of a ham, wasn't he? Like, I think that game benefited from not having that much voice acting to begin with. Like, in a way, we are not alone, right? Because we're here with Tassi as the player. Ah, right. So if you run while holding a match, the match will go out. Right. I almost started running with the thing again. Okay, so our friend said that there is some kind of creature here. Which it's very nondescript, but
she's sleeping now. Maybe dreaming, curling and uncurling tiny fingers. I sit here, looking at her, and I still can't believe this. How can I deserve it? Any of it?
This is from Salim's old diary.
You remember remember people complaining a lot when Rebirth had its first gameplay trailer, specifically because of Tassi's quantity of commentary. I can definitely...
Oh, that's better.
Wait a minute, did you say that's better even though the fire wasn't actually lit?
Oh, thank God.
Oh, is that like something she does when fear is about to reach like a dangerous peak or something? Oh yeah, because there's stuff... Okay. Don't be afraid. The light is right here. Daniel had some voice lines, but mostly he was a silent protagonist. But you had... I remember you had like a sanity thing in your journal. Or in your inventory, I guess, where you could check. And if your sanity was at its worst, his description would be like ... That was interesting. I just fell down.
There's something... My eyes... Oh. What's wrong with me?
Right, so don't look at disturbing things. I mean, that was... You know what that reminds me of? The flashing images. Reminds me a bit of Mass Effect. Like the vision that gets imprinted into Shepard's mind with the beacon, right? That scared me a lot when I was a a younger man.
What? What the hell is wrong with me? This isn't where I... How did I get here?
I guess we forgot.
What did I do? The pain... It's gone now, completely.
Let's see, in comparison with Dark Descent Rebirth, it's quite punishing with standing in the dark. Noticed that, yes. I also like it way more that Descent is not visible in our inventory, makes it measurable.
What is this stuff?
Strange and mysterious. Should be careful not to fall down again. Yeah, we don't have any matches.
This thing on my wrist, it feels alive. Is it mine? I don't remember.
Hide mode. So that's when you press control, you crouch. When you hold control, you go down completely. Like you just completely hit the deck, hit the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur. See, there's a certain charm to the ... mental status, but being able to influence it with laudanum also gives you a sense of control. Could spoil some of the terror. That's true. I think laudanum was very rare in Amnesia, though. I was trying to remember. I thought it was only in mods actually, but I might be wrong. It's been way too long since I played it. But yeah, it's one of those things where I think the middle ground is the best ground, and I know I'm obnoxious about that, but time travel. Tick-tock on the clock. What is that shape? Yeah, it took you a while to discover the feature then. I guess it just makes sense to tap it.
How are you doing?
Christ's name. How could I leave him? I know it makes sense, everything he said, but it's such stupid fucking self-sacrificing bullshit.
Listen.
Wow.
I know
language.
And I know you. I know what you're capable of. He'll make it. And you'll get back to him even if all hell stands in your way.
I'm so fucking scared, Hank.
I know.
Let's see. TDD is one of the scariest games on the planet. Somehow laudanum in the tinderbox pulled you through. Instead of made it less scary. Don't dare to contemplate how scary TDD would be without those. Honestly, I think they made it scarier. Because we had this this entire like game design discussion, as we like to do. And I think I argued at the time that having the ability to do something also, like having the agency, also... He's singing. Well, kind of, he's trying anyway.
Sleep well, Alice.
Is there a plant growing out of this baby's head? I mean, I was just kind of looking at it like, okay. I guess this is normal. Don't know how to tell you this, Salim, but she might be cheating on you. Your baby is a dryad or something. Unless you're a dryad.
Someone's been here. Hello? Anyone?
Yeah, I roast anyone, I don't care. Okay, I like the set pieces though. Oh, heck yeah.
This is so strange.
The fewer spoils, the better. That is a good question though. What is this? Okay, so when I put the amulet away, it won't close the door behind me. Graphically, really impressed by Rebirth despite the engine showing its age. Love the art direction. Yeah, it's nice. It's good looking.
Shit!
Oh. Not quite sure what to make of the whole amulet thing yet. But I like these little light bulb plants. You know, bioluminescence is one of the cooler things in nature. Gotta love it when things just light up. Rewards exploration, alright. I can try, but I often end up being a little... having a little trouble with it when it's really dark and I can't quite tell where everything is or is not. Oh. Wait, so should I go in here or not? I won.
Where in the name of God? Look at this place. It can't be real.
See it?
Shit, how do I get out of here?
Okay, so I just failed an exploration because I had to pick between two paths, and I picked the one that seemed like more of a side path, and it was wrong. So now I'm locked out of exploring there, and that's that's how it goes with these types of games. I was about to say I want a dead space arrow to appear on the floor, so I know which path is the optional one and which is not, but that would be heavily immersion breaking, so I really don't want that, but I would like something to intuit which paths are progress and which are not. Because I have probably already missed things, and if the game lets like the ending hinge on whether I picked up 20 McGuffins or something, I will be disappointed. Don't tell me whether that's the case or not, just saying, I will. There will be salt. Yeah, these set pieces are definitely this is leagues above what the prior two games had to offer. Sanity is slowly dipping, by the way, so I should probably not be meandering around and taking holiday pictures.
It's glowing again.
Right, I'll try to watch out for that, and I hope I haven't missed anything vital. I don't think I've missed anything vital except for some matches. Alright, thanks. I'll try to pay more attention, but yeah. For example, going around a corner like this, is this a good idea? If this is a matchbox, where are all the matches? That's a reference that absolutely no one will get. Well, maybe some people will get it. Maybe. I get it. I don't get it. Okay, there's this like dark fantasy series from some years ago called The 10th Kingdom. That's where it's from. There's a couple of trolls who are antagonists, but they're kind of comedy characters. And they get stuck in an elevator, but they don't know what an elevator is, because they don't come from our world. So they start to speculate that a witch put them in a matchbox, like made them small and put them in a matchbox, because that's the closest shape they can think of for the elevator. And then one of them is like, oh, that would be ridiculous. And you're thinking like, okay, this guy gets it. And then he just says, if this is a matchbox, where are all the matches? It's the delivery is very funny in the movie, but it's, I'm not really doing it justice here. Series, I should say, not movie. Why is that ready to quote information in your brain? You'd be I don't really, I have wondered the same thing. Sometimes I try desperately, furiously, passionately to learn something, like a new thing to draw or what have you. And the information won't stick. I did like a year of post-studies during the exam project, and I feel like nothing of that stuck. But the one time I heard a funny phrase, look, that's stuck in my mind forever now. I wish my brain had better priorities, to be honest. Let's see. Let me do my best spooky voice. There are shadows of the dead in the ruins. Those who lived here were human or near it, so perhaps this was Zersura after all, or Eden, or some other stronghold of humanity. But whatever this place once was, it is shattered. These must have been the gate builders, but what horror could cause such destruction? Surely even the shadow cannot destroy a whole world. There is no sign of a portal. Even if I were to find one, the orb is lost to the shadow, and I do not have another. There is something else here stirring in the fog. I see bright lights as it hunts, and hear its cries. I do not think it is alive. Okay, you know, of all the things to describe something that chases you, I do not think it is alive is a really good, scary phrase. That's good. That's a snappy line. I do not think it is alive. Nice. Look at this dude though. Very old-timey British explorer. Let's see, I am defeated. There is no way back. There is nowhere to go. I have searched for a portal, but there is none. I have triangulated the weakest points with Levi's calculations, but I cannot tear a rift, for I do not have a traveler's amulet. I did not heed Brennenberg's warning, yet what choice did I have? The shadow sensed the orb. I had to risk it all and step through the portal. Ow. There is no water, and no other means of sustenance. I will not live long. If you, reader, traveler, from whatever world you come, if you comprehend, and if you know enough to speak to those of the human world called Earth, let them know this. I was the first to solve the mysteries of the gate builders. I was the first human to breach the boundaries between worlds. I, Professor Thurston Aloysius Herbert of Cambridge, England, was the first. God forgive me. I like how they set it up like it was a point of pride, but in fact it was not a point of pride. These portals should not have been opened. Okay, I have an amulet, so we need to find one of these weak points, perhaps? And do something with it? Tick-tock on the clock. So it's implied that we are in a totally different world now. Right, I don't know what I was expecting from the settings in this game, but I wasn't expecting like cross-dimensional stuff. The problem is not us finding things, the compass will take care of that. The problem is something finding us. I still feel compelled to check the corners and such, but I don't want to walk off the edge and die horribly. Oh, okay.
Oh, thank God. This looks promising.
Right, so while we walk around, one thing I'd like to talk about is
What the hell was that?
chances of being noticed. Okay. Don't like it when the game says something like that, as you know. So, Machine for Pigs didn't do that much with alternate worlds. But that was a main thing, like a dominant theme in The Dark Descent, because, spoilers for Amnesia The Dark Descent, Alexander, the antagonist, came from a different world and he did all the messed up stuff he did just as a means to try to get back, and he was kind of sad in that way. Like, a pretty, like, how can you... It's hard to call someone a sympathetic villain if they do things too horrible, even for the right reasons, right? But gosh darn it, guy had a family at home in his other world, and he just really wanted to get back. So he tortured and murdered like hundreds of people, you know, so it's hard to assess. Hi.
What happened to them? All dead.
The great thing is, the compass does indeed tell us where we need to go, but it also renders things pretty much...
Christ.
It renders things nearly invisible in the directions we... Sorry for getting distracted, I'm just noticing all the dead stuff and getting irritated and confused because the compass is ticking in 2 directions now. Like it was ticking in that other direction too. So is this the optional path, or was that the optional path? Or did I just go around in a big loop and end up in the same place that I would have otherwise? Not sure there are optional paths. Alright, well... I'm pretty sure the thing activated here, unless I am completely insane. Oh, I'm guessing... Okay. These might just be 2 paths that lead to the same thing then. Yeah, so there's something in the dark with us here. However, we are unable to do much about it as of yet. But it also isn't really doing anything about us, so... At that point, I guess it's fine. You don't hurt me, I don't hurt you. Live and let live! Yes, I love being unable to see anything. It's quite a good pastime, isn't it? It autosave. Why did you autosave, video game? Don't do sneaky things like that.
Fuck.
You know, if the main character starts swearing out of nowhere, I feel like I need to hide, but... Light was sort of a catch-22 in Amnesia: The Dark Descent, meaning having it made you less insane. These are all people that...
What could do this?
Oh, should have been watching my feet, I guess. Okay, this is weird. Goes from hiding straight to running. That's what happens when the tension reaches its peak with me. I'm just like, okay.
By the window. I should get cold.
It's not cold. This is normal for Paris.
All right, I'll get cold.
Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. So this doll was with us on the plane, but it was damaged. Weather-worn even at that point.
I don't care about the paperwork. This is as official as I need it to be. I love you, Selim. Put the damn ring on.
Oh, my heart. I will put the damn ring on. And you will wear mine.
Okay. Well then. So they're not officially married. Their letter. One of their marriage pictures also had a writing on the back like "Love transcends law" or something. I know it was literally like 20 minutes ago, but my brain has already pushed the information out. But I can still make funny references to like 30-year-old series if you want. But that information is already gone.
Selim?
Now this sort of scene is very unusual. This is more Silent Hill than Amnesia or Resident Evil for that matter.
No. Alice? No, no, no. Alice! Alice!
Well, I appreciate that this is, like, scary in a different way. Okay. No matter where you look, your gaze is drawn back to the baby. All breathing. Oh, can I join too? I too can breathe.
What? Alice? Selim? No. It felt so real.
Look at this stone face.
Something's different. I feel like I don't fit my body. Oh, what the hell? I'm heavy. My gut feels like... Oh, God.
Well, I won't speculate too hard on that one yet, but... Yeah, that was an unusual scene. See, scenes like that that really play on the character's psychology tend to be more based around like the Silent Hill type horror game. Okay, yes, I'm sorry for being in the dark. Wow. Come now. Come now, developer. Is there any reason why this would not work? Okay.
Maybe it wasn't a dream. Professor Herbert called them rifts. Holes between worlds.
I need to remember also that matches. I also need to remember that running with matches makes them go out, which is honestly kind of common sense, but well. You know when you want to speculate on something, but then you're like, but what if this sounds like weird?
That's better.
So I guess I'll just say it and we'll speculate, because horror games do like weird things sometimes. When we saw like the baby, but still with the umbilical cord connected. Ow, that hurts. And then we came back here, and she was like, that she felt heavy. I was like, wait a minute, did she revert to like a state when she was pregnant? So that's why I was looking down to kind of get an idea for if her... I didn't really look down very distinctly before, so I don't know if her like stomach is bigger now. But yeah, that was my speculative thought there. But I was like, then I was like, wait. Would this be weird to say? But if that really did happen, then we are definitely going way into the timey-wimey.
Down there. He was here. He was...
There he is again.
We said we would put him away. What's wrong? For
We should kill him. Stitch him up. He's so tattered.
Oh, my heart. What is it?
Alice. Alice will have a sister. I'm pregnant.
Okay.
Oh shit. Shit. I remember. I'm pregnant. Oh, Salim.
Okay.
I remember telling him in Paris. The expedition. We nearly didn't come because I am going to have another child.
Okay.
Christ. Salim, where did you go?
So I was correct. But the question is, was it that way before we went into that scene? Before we went into that weird, like, in-between space? Because she only noted that she felt different after coming out of that scene, so... Huh. Well, at least I'm not a weirdo freak who sees things that aren't there. That's good. Oh, I might still be a weirdo freak, but at least I was correct.
Salim?
Blood... Oh.
No, 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 oh no, please. No, no, no. Salim. No, please, my love. I'm here. I'm here now. Please stay. Stay for me, please.
Uh-oh.
My heart. You're my heart. What do I do? What do I do now? We're supposed to find you.
I know I will not live. It does not hurt now.
Yep, that's a bad sign.
You, Tazzy. It is only for a time. I know you will escape. You carry something so precious. Live for us, Tazzy. Live for the child. Live and be free. And one bright day we will all be together again. Know that you are my heart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, the spacing and the letters get all scratchy and messy. They did a similar thing with the guy writing to his family that he would not return. Like, during the more emotional moments, his hand got shaky. It's good. That's a good way of doing storytelling.
I can't stay here. I'm so sorry, my love. I'll do everything I can to keep her safe. Fuck this, I can't do this. Not without you. Not without you. Why did you have to go? No. 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 Don't be so fucking selfish. It's not just about you anymore. Live. Live for the child. Come on. There's got to be something you can do.
Wait, it ran out? Okay then. Maka.
What? Hello? Is someone there?
Will o' the Wisp.
Oh.
Now the loading.
I think that's her word for him.
Cute. So the loading icon is now also a child. It's all about that baby now. The baby. Achievement unlocked widow. I saw this. This is not the right time to bring this up because this is a serious emotional game, but I am going to bring it up anyway. Because I am very tone deaf. So I saw this skit where someone gets like achievements.
What in heaven's sake? Look where we are. What am I going to do? Just look at me. I can't believe I forgot this. But this isn't right, is it? I wasn't this far gone. I wasn't even 3 months. This feels more than 4. How? There's nothing I can do about it.
This is kind of a strange experience. Hold X to check baby. With the screen getting all heartbeat wobbly.
This is my reason to get out of here. A sister for Alice. Or a brother, maybe. But only if I can get home.
I was wondering if they had already found out whether the child was a boy or a girl.
Like you said, find the others. Get home. Both of us.
Okay, had to make a quick picture of that. So, before we move on, I wanted to yammer on a bit about, on principle, like we had like a chase bit and a scary bit and then a death, and now, as proper pacing dictates, we have a bit of light, literally and figuratively. Like we're checking on the baby, seems to be doing well. There's some light, there's some hope. Like this, moments like this are necessary for tension to continue existing. Although I do wonder, could I have actually died in that? Like, maybe I shouldn't ask, but I don't know if the monster was actually there, and I just ducked at the right time and then run away, because I never actually saw it up close. I don't think I saw it up close anyway. But yeah, anyway, so we had some intensity and now we have some...
That building. Oh god, we were so close.
But yeah, she notes that she is further along. I ran by some matches. Oh no, oh dear, I was too focused on story. Where were they? I'm afraid that the singular directions. I'm sorry, this must be annoying to guide me like this. Just gonna stand still, how about that? And then that'll be more useful to indicate. Is it not here? Oh. Oh, hey, cool. Thanks for the tip. I never would have seen that. I would have been too spellbound by the scenery to even figure it out. Thank you, thank you. What was I on about? Oh, right. So, just had achievement unlocked Widow, and it's like, well then. I know these achievements are just like story markers, but it feels a little silly. And that reminded me of like I think it was a Vine skit that I saw where someone had like when achievements tell you, like when achievements give you disturbing revelations, like a guy is just walking through his house and then he gets the achievement orphan and then he starts like calling like mom, dad, and it's like, yeah, you don't want to find those things out through an achievement, probably. Wow.
I hope Hank and the others are inside that place. Or someone, at any rate. Everything we wanted. Why now?
She has
There's nothing I can do about it. I just need to be careful.
She has a lot to say. Right, another thing that I was saying that is actually relevant to the story, unlike that silly achievement thing. I have long leg. One thing is she mentioned that she's missing a few months. Like the baby feels further along than it should be based on her memory. So there's still a gap. I mean, we don't know how we got to be... I have big head. How we got to the crash site, back to the crash site after clearly a lot of time has passed. Although, not that much time. If we consider the state of the Salim.
Friendliest of places. Count your lucky stars on the show. You could have come down in the middle of nowhere.
Don't worry, Jonathan. Supplies, water, a map, there'll be something. Even if there's no one home.
Lagos will have gathered the plies. Bet you.
That Leon is always such an optimist. He's infamous for his sunshiny countenance. Okay. I believe, let's see. Will it go down again? It will not. Nice picture. Okay, well, that was very crass. Let's see here. I'm a little teapot. Wait a minute. Is that full nudity? Don't look at that. Oh no. Banned from Twitch.tv. Not sure what that paper with all the numbers meant, but I'm sure it could mean something.
Not far.
some kind of fortress.
What in God's name? I've seen that thing before. I'm sure I have. Fuck. I wish I could remember.
You know, you ever feel like maybe it's a bit too much with the swearing? I really don't mind bad language that much. I know I have like it's more like a challenge to myself not to do it too much. You know, for a second there I thought I was like a little guy standing there, but it's actually my shadow. Hey. Maybe I shouldn't do jumping jacks while pregnant, but... I lost my train of thought back there, that's a problem. But anyways. Welcome to the end of the world. Yeah, I just...
Leon, let's take a look ahead. Rest of you, hold tight here. Won't be long.
Tazi, what's the sign say? My French is piss poor.
Just that they were a long way from home.
Huh. So why is it... Maybe it would have been... So are these like cave paintings of a big spooky scary grin monster? I think I saw one of those in Paper Mario too, actually. Was a pretty nice guy when it really came down to it. He allowed me to turn into a plane. Ah yes, physics.
Damn you.
Okay, okay. Maybe I shouldn't be straining myself too much.
I'll get through this, Salim. I shouldn't have taken this risk.
You know, I actually started getting scared of that thing there. That plant. I was like, wait, what is that? There's something weird at my feet. As it turns out, it was just a plant. Present it without comment. Okay, so can we just go in here? I guess we can. These drawings are cute.
Look at you.
Getting so many chivos. Pilgrim, we are now in Agrabah.
I remember being scared. Why?
Arabian Nights. Crikey! Let's put it on the barbie, mate. How am I doing today? Fine, generally speaking. Just a bit on the sleepy or tired side. I don't know what it was, but yesterday I was quite stressed out. I think the job combination, like I was able to do it in May and June, but after barely any rest between then and now, doing those 6-day weeks again, I think that's really starting to take a toll. Like I had like that happened, then my phone fell on then my phone fell on Sunday, and I had to get a replacement quick, and then the replacement phones didn't work properly because Apple, and well, there were a lot of things compiling, and in the end, like yesterday night, I tried to get work done, and I just couldn't stop myself from breathing really quickly, which is not good. Like high levels of anxiety.
Like he got
evil a bloody revolution.
So basically, what I'm trying to say is, I feel okay now, but very tired.
I think this is a water park.
Why the anxiety? It's hard to really put it into words. I guess just big changes on the horizon. Horizon. Well, I can't say words anymore. On the horizon. In 3 weeks, the Postinelli job is gone. From that point onward, it's going to hinge on freelance work again. So there's some pressure to get that back in order. It's gonna be, you know, gotta get the school stuff arranged. And then, you know, machines start breaking left and right. Just stuff compiling after already having done some pretty difficult months, I guess. I don't really know if there's a specific cause for it. To be honest, I'm very lucky with my current situation. I guess things can just kind of pile up when you don't expect it. Especially if you don't take care of it, you know? I probably really needed a vacation somewhere in the midsummer that I just didn't get, and I'm starting to really crack under the pressure. But 3 more weeks and then we'll be out of the woods. Yeah, it's nothing too serious. Just last night I could not get anywhere. It was not great. I just couldn't relax. It wasn't like full-on panic attack or anything. Just like stressed. Fast breathing. I do like the little windmill. Alright, we have gotten through the fun, beautiful sunset part and are back into tense parts now. You can find the rest and confidence you need, able to sustain yourself without personnel. I hope so too, yeah. Either way, exciting times, you know? When we're really looking at the sum of it, this is a very exciting and positive time. But change is always scary. I think that's just what it is.
The doctor.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Lefebvre. Wait a minute, where was that radio that was talking? Did I just straight up overlook it? And fall down without interacting with it?
I wish you were with me. I'll try to get through this. For you.
I was just testing to see if she keeps saying stuff. And she does! Is it coming from that window?
Come on. You can't do this now. We should have turned down the job as soon as I realized. No, it won't open. Salim, how can I do this without you?
Can I also express a fear or uncertainty regarding this game? Having an unborn child and being able to check on
I'm here. I'll always be here.
I'm concerned, I guess I wanted to say that means we'll be at one point we'll be checking and there will be no heartbeat or something really awful like that. Well, let's hope not. Yeah, back into the dark.
Don't stop talking, Doctor. Got to get to that radio. God damn it. I need to get in there.
Yeah, I think I got distracted earlier while going on a tangent regarding swearing.
I'll get to you. Keep talking. Please don't stop. Come on, damn you. I've got to find a way to the radio.
I got an achievement for checking many times, apparently.
I must get to the radio.
French trooper, I suppose. Trouble with the locals.
Could be. Bite marks too, see? Hyena maybe. A damn big one. Didn't finish its meal.
Okay, so are they going to introduce the monsters properly now? Trouble with the locals. If only it were that simple. Let's see. Dr. Anton Metzier. Doctor. Paper Swiss will need a visa. Travel from Basel. Sterling Sr. insisted we have a doctor on the expedition because his people don't trust the locals. Told him this was a week at the cage, not 3 months in the jungle, but he wouldn't hear it. So they sent us this guy. Don't know much about him, but they must be paying him a lot to leave a practice in Switzerland. Guess he's competent. Whether he can cope with Africa, we'll see.
Oh, the doc? Yeah, he seems okay. Between you and me, I think he's the drinker. Maybe they sent him out here to dry out.
It would be unusual to send a professional doctor for a 1-week expedition. Could probably deal even just a first aid type person. Spring arm bed frame, left tread drill, sturdy frame, bench, winch from elevator. Trying to build a crossbow. I ran and turned off my light again. Whoops. The darkness encroaches. I need to turn on a light. Dust and desert, arid plain, I dream of you, I call your name. A flower blooms, the petals fall, sand glass empties, still I call. 10 years gone, my time is done. I journey home, my battle's won. There's no one waiting, no one there. Just echoes and an empty chair. And I was trying to do it so dramatically, and then I misspoke at the very end. Just an empty chair. Well, it almost seemed like I could speak competent English there. An empty chair. What file type is that? A perfect little hole for things to crawl out of when I don't expect it. Did I notice anything about lighting sources? Well, they have a small little like glow pass over them to make you know they're there. They restore your sanity when you're near them. And that's about all I can think of. I'm not really sure what you're hinting at. Let's see, the Kelhanan talk of their guardian spirit, or perhaps the word is goddess, a woman all in grey who haunts the desert and protects their people against the spectre of death. They call her Tihanu and leave her gifts of desert flowers. Well, I don't know who Tihanu is, but if she can help us out, that would be nice of her. Well, there is visual representation of how long the match will last, if that's what you mean. You see it like go down slowly. Alright, I don't think I need hints yet, but I appreciate the help. Like, unless I'm doing something like really incredibly silly.
Look.
Paris. Hon, hon, hon. Sorry. My apologies to French people everywhere. La trottoir de fromage. Oui, monsieur. I thought I could, like, salvage it by turning it off, but I guess that just kills it instantly. Okay, good. Smart. Good use of resources on my part, yes. Very intelligent. Okay, I need to make progress. But first...
Come on, focus. The radio.
Who needs a radio when you have a baby?
Kitchen. I suppose I should be hungry, thirsty.
Oh, yeah.
Sick. I don't think I could handle food.
They cooked us up some matches. Yum, 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 yum. Okay. We could be listening to vocalizations all day, but maybe not. I was hoping for another voice line.
The radio.
Ah, okay. This is the thing they do.
Just keep trying, Yasmin. Please.
Okay, yes. So this is the thing they do in the horror games, where they're gonna tell you about a monster. Jinn, huh? Jinny. The goal is a base genie, a thing of fear, of trickery and shadow, dwelling in the deep places of the world. When it scents human flesh, it digs through the sand to the world above to snare the unwary traveler. It is tricksy, speaking with the voice of men. Uh-oh. That is not Yasmin then, is it? Leading its victims into harsh places, there to slaughter, devour and drink their blood. Jinn of the Inner Desert, gathered by Luciano of Ravenna. The Ifrit is a genie of fire and flame. A vengeance called upon a murderer. Implacable, unstoppable, the death of cities. It rises from desolation, from broken lands, and its sign is a shining light. It scents the vitality of its victim and seizes them with its burning eye until all life is drained, as a spider husks a fly. A dual mazala, a prayer of asking and true penance, is the only defense. So the idea is that this one, the Ifrit, is good, quote unquote, right? It is called upon murderers to absorb them. We're learning about many creatures all at once. The Ashen Mother is a genie of healing, of succor in the wilderness. She is wild and capricious. She cannot be summoned, but if her sympathy is roused, she may choose to bestow her favor, giving of her body to quench the thirst of the dying, and guiding those who wander in the soft places. Let's see. The Hatif is a genie of calling, the voice alone in the desert. The cry of unbereft and in need of aid, yet this voice is bodiless and unfleshed, spun of air and dreams. It assails the weary and the beleaguered, luring them from their path and into the wilderness. There they may search in vain, lost and thirsty, until they are bone and dust. Ding! That is another thing. I should probably just change the sound, but that sound is so loud. The app sound. It feels like a waste to do this, but I want to have a good, proper look around this room. So okay, I feel like I should not be using so many resources here, but also I'm getting a bit scared. I have to say it's a blast having played this recently and watching you do the same. Really looking forward to the stream. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Just keep talking, Doctor. Keep talking. I'll find a way.
We really shouldn't be doing strenuous work in our current state, but
get to you, Doctor. Just keep talking.
Oh, I have looped all the way back around. This is what always happens with these games. I'm sorry.
I hope the batteries don't run out.
Considering the circumstances, I wonder if that's even really the Doctor or a Jinn using a familiar voice to lure us. I definitely like having a resource again, but at the same time, it's making me more tense. Like, this is already, because I have matches, it's a bit scarier than a machine for pigs. Because now now they can throw completely dark rooms at me.
This is stuck solid. Damn it, I've got to reach that radio somehow.
They're really intent on not making this easy, huh? Right. Don't look at disturbing things for too long. That's what they said. I think it's vitally important to be able to walk on bravely in the dark. So I got stuck somehow there. Like, I got stuck between the corpse and something. That was weird. I may have to just light more lights. Okay. Okay. As you may have noticed, I have started to fall a bit more silent because I'm getting unnerved. Let's see. RQSD transfer, CPLD brevis stop, Captain transfer CPLD brevis, Corporal, Captain. What about them? Shipment delay unacceptable. Forward. Immediately stop, Captain. Immediately stop, Captain. Lavivre. Something was going on there.
This is Dr. Messier. Mr. Hanachi. This is Ritter. Please respond.
If worst comes to worst, I may have to wield the lantern. I was really trying to save it up, but there's no point in making it way more difficult than it needs to be. If we have a resource, use it, I guess. I like how many useless lights there are. There's way more than you need. And the game kind of invites you to be stupid and light up an entire room like a Christmas tree so you feel safe in it. But How are you going to move forward now? You know, it feels a bit like you're being baited into making a mistake. Why? What was the captain doing? Multiple deaths. RQST reinforcement. Stop. Captain. Oh, it doesn't say stop. Stop him. It says stop. That's the end of the line. Obviously. Wow. I need to learn how these telegrams work. Request reinforcement. Urgent. Stop. Captain Lefebvre. Must report death lag M. Desrocher and desertion Corporal M. Delacroix. Stop. Captain Lefebvre. So they were contacting the captain with all this information. Report death leg E. Duguay. Stop. Suspect native insurgent. Stop. Fort on combat alert. Stop. Captain Lefebvre. Okay. So many messages were sent from here. Wow. I can't believe I'm still getting spam bots who want to become famous. There we go. No spam bots in this chat. But yeah, sounds like a deal. Okay, well this path does not continue on. Oh yeah, don't look at the corpse, please. We don't like corpses. They're so dead. Well, this doesn't work. Okay, let's just stay on the light. Okay, yeah, I better get back in the light now. But not before batting it back and forth. Hey! Yeah, our sanity doesn't last very long at all, does it? This is a pickle, as they call it. Did I use the winch yet? No, I did not. I don't even know where to use it yet. I'm just running around in circles. Do I want to know? That is the question, isn't it? I think being a bit lost and confused might be part of these games, but maybe I will need some help soon-ish. It seems like every time I go into the dark, like I heal less when I go back into the light. Okay, the question is, I guess I will ask this as a vague hint. Do I need to be in this room yet? Or do I need to go elsewhere first? Like, that gives me enough room to figure something out without wasting too much time in one place, attempting solutions that simply won't work. Says you broken down elevator. It's very dark. Gosh darn it, I'm gonna have to turn off my light. Right, 1 second. 1 second, I'll resign myself to the spooky darkness in real life, so I can see better. Yeah, go. Let me just destroy even more phones while I'm at it. Gosh darn it. No. No, but it did fall. Okay, so this is better. I can actually see now, but no, I don't think there is a broken down elevator in this room. Right. So one thing that unsettles me a bit is, if you'll see, while they're faded now, The encroaching darkness is still there, so it looks like my sanity is permanently damaged. At least until I make progress, if they do it by the Dark Descent rules. Where you can only get sanity back if you progress. I was hoping that this would help recover sanity, but it doesn't seem to. You notice how quickly it goes wrong now? Oh boy. Interesting. Mama, please talk to Papa for me, please. He has not replied to my letters. This is no place for me. The men are cruel, and the land is cruel. I beg of you. I beg of him. I will do everything, anything to make amends. If he will not take pity, ask if he truly wants the family name to die out here in the dust. Matteo. Come on, let me move. Okay, well done. Well, even with the lights off here, I can't see a gosh darn thing. How am I expected to find anything when I have to run through the dark so much? I feel like I could have run past a broken elevator 20 times already. I found it very confusing too. Okay, that makes me feel a little better, but... still not happy with how stuck I am right now. Tell you what, if you see me pass by the elevator, you can let me know it's there. This is where I would assume it to be, because this room seemed very important, and you even have this Morse code thing. And thus we have ended up back here, which is not helpful.
This is no good. There must be another way to get upstairs.
And that other way being the elevator, one would assume, but... The elevator is in the corner of a hallway. It's quite hard to spot. Yeah, especially with this darkness. I do have the lantern, yes, but it doesn't have much fuel. Yeah, I might... It's not even a matter of being scared or anything. I just can't see a darn thing. So way darker than it had to be. Okay, for on how it looks on my screen, it's one of those high contrast screens, I guess. It looked like I had to turn it down way lower. Okay, I believe it is there.
If I can just find a way to fix this somehow, I could get upstairs.
Now the second part of the puzzle, yes. It wouldn't be hard anyway if my brain didn't crackle every 5 seconds.
Shit!
Once again, I have apparently encountered a monster, but I didn't realize. So I fell down and now I need to get back up. So that's a problem. Right, so there be monsters up there. We know that now. Even though I haven't actually seen what it looks like. It must be one of those flesh-eating genies I've heard so much about. Seriously. I really shouldn't be taking damage like this.
There's the radio. I've got to get down there before they give up.
Okay. At least this is light.
Just that. This floor doesn't look too sturdy. Careful. This floor's falling apart and you're heavier than you used to be. Well, I suppose if this gives way, it's one way downstairs.
All right.
Guess it's sturdier than I thought.
They did a whole thing about how fragile the floor was, and then I actually tried to break it and it won't break. We might need to find some way to break it then. My sanity is doing really poorly. You know what the solution is? Baby. It's not actually the solution, but I don't know what else to do. Yasmin Giovanni, flight hostess. Papers, not our problem. Travel from, not our problem. Yasmin is hostess for the plane provided by Sterling Shipping along with pilot Masson. She's local to Algiers, no need for transport. Why does Sterling need a hostess? Not capable of pouring his own drinks? Give her a rundown on names and faces, make it clear how much she should take, and when to come to me. Could maybe help out with Tassi? Help out with Tassi? Okay.
So Yasmin, she's already figured out how to manage Sterling, Fairchild, even DeFreeze. Has a real way with smiling and pretending she gives a damn. I like her.
People who wear masks for their career. Not sure how I feel about that. Vive la France!
But what was it? What did you see? Miss Triana?
I don't know.
It was just a shadow.
Yasmin?
A ghoul. It was a ghoul.
Let's see. The good captain, he has to play the fair-minded statesman, pretend the Kelhanan are more than savages, give them the benefit of doubt. He is in mini-pants. That lot up at Tazum are worse than the Bedouin. Even the Tuareg do not trust them. I remember the stories Maxime told. They skinned 2 of Albert's troop, left them there to die, screaming. All in the name of this great mother of theirs. They put on pretty smiles and give the captain painted rocks, but they are the worst of devils. There aren't so many. Slaughter them and make excuses later if I were commander. Maybe we'll do it anyway. Uh-oh. Didn't actually kill the locals, did you? That's not really a good way to do the whole archaeology thing. So Yasmin knows what the ghouls are. And we saw one, and that was before all this actually happened. This entire situation is getting very shady. You know, again, spoilers for Amnesia 1 and 2. In both Amnesia 1 and 2, you figure out by the end that basically the main character is responsible for everything that happened. It would be nice and not too predictable if that weren't the case, but...
These poor bastards didn't die fighting. Look at this chap here. Suicide.
Why? Why would they do that? Look, what's this? He drew straws.
Well, 3 wheels is better than 2, but still not enough, it would seem. Does anyone here have a wheel for me that I can use? That would be really handy. Nice handbag. Well, this room seems a little more than an exposition dump, which is all good, but does mean I have to do something different. Shouldn't fall down here again. Alright, yes. Incident in Cistern. Legio Dugway killed, but that was 1929 and we were going in 1937. Men report animal attack. They are jumping at shadows. Every noise is hailed as a lion or jackal. Sergeant Fournier suspects Kelhanan are responsible. For placed on alert will lead search of Cistern. Deputation from the Kelhanan. Further complaints of behavior of Legius Laritz and Des Rosiers around the women. Acknowledged complaint, assurance it will not be repeated. Ordered punishment, but not in front of the locals. Apparent that the men need some activity to keep them occupied. They have given orders to start excavation of the lower chambers. Starting to jump at noises in real life too. Men have broken through to an underground chamber. Impressive architecture. Rubble to be cleared and then evaluation of the site. Captain Lavoie reports activity on lower slopes. Speculates retaliation from the village, but hard to believe. Guard doubled. I do appreciate that this leader, whoever he is, clearly doesn't believe it, but still answers the concerns of the men. So hard to believe, but guard doubled. Good. Even if you're not sure, it's better to be careful. Delacroix and Desrochers absent. Sartre believes them to be hiding in the cistern. 21st March 1929. Captain Khalid found Desrochers in cellar dead. No sign of Delacroix. Suspect argument, accidental killing and desertion. So they were basically really starting to lose it. But not sure if it was just an accidental killing, that. Considering we know what lurks in this place. Well, it's not that we know exactly, but we know that things lurk in this place. Anyway. It is quite scary that these creatures seem to emerge where places I've just been. In places where I've just been. Wow. My ability to speak words is also rapidly degrading. We still need that second wheel though. Very tasteful decoration, so... Nothing for us here then, aside from that information. Maybe if I rub one of those lamps, a genie will come out. Okay, yeah. That is not going to work yet, I believe. It's this room again, I think. Just the top side of it. Not immediately apparent what we would be doing here. But I guess we'll just go up the stairs and see. Let's see. Dearest Hazel, I hope this letter finds you well. We are now in the desert proper and the heat is beyond belief. We have taken shelter in the courtyard of a ruined fortress until the sun is lower. So this is 1839, more recent. There is nothing but desolation outside. Mountainous crags amidst endless waves of sand. Professor Rebirth is certain he can... Excuse me. Is certain he can find the route to the tomb. Though I cannot see how, for the dunes shift and change. Struck through. I've written on your behalf to Father, but I do not think he will. Now this mask we have seen. It appears when when our sanity is low, and also just during certain scripted scenes. You know, her shadow appearing there actually scared me. feels a bit buggy almost that we got up this high. I'm glad we can actually jump through. Probably be game breaking. I mean, can't really disagree with that. That was scary. If I had to wager, I guess this is where the cannon goes when it is properly wheeled up. Well, I can't seem to move that from here until I have another wheel. And that's the wheel problem, isn't it? I'm trying to remove the block, but it won't. Like, that was my first thought, but... yeah, I figured as much. I had one wheel, no idea where the other wheel is though. It's a real bad time, I'll tell you that. A wheel bad time. I thought maybe I needed to make the wheel, but... Because I already have, like, this one I attached, right? This one I put on it, because it only had 2 wheels. Oh, this room opened up after the guy got grabbed, okay. They do that sometimes, these games. Having a room change. Yes, I did miss the room, but I choose to believe that it opened just now, so I look smarter. As it turns out, the solution was real simple. No need to reinvent the wheel. That moment puns are the only things keeping you sane. Yep, that's where we're at right now. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad I... We have to check on the baby.
Hello? Hello, Doctor, are you there?
Yes, yes, I'm here. Ava, is that you?
Oh, thank God. It's Tazi Trianon.
Miss Triana? Tazi? Are you well?
Yes. Well, no. Not really, not at all. I can't remember anything. I'm pregnant. I'm lost. Salim. A fort. I'm in a fort. We were here before, I think. I don't know. Doctor, where are you?
We have found help. People, a village. But Yasmin, she's not well. The fort? Yes, the fort. Go through the mountain pass, and it is maybe an hour beyond there.
The mountain pass. Yes, yes, I see the village here on the map. Oh, thank God. But, Doctor, please, there's something else. I keep blacking out. It feels like I'm losing control.
I am aware of your recent problems, Miss Triana. In fact, you must get help.
Doctor?
As quick as you can. There may still be a chance.
Doctor! Dr. Mathieu! Damn it. The town. The doctor said it was through the pass, here, on the map. So I just need to find my way to that.
Okay. So, I didn't want to interrupt the call because it's big story moment. However, nice reinterpretation of DuckTales. Hou je dan maar stevig vast aan, baby. Very good. Very good. Nice find. So, to get back to it, when she called herself Tazi, he responded strangely. So there's something up with her, and they know about it, and yeah, so for example, when she said Tazi, he's like, Tazi, are you well? And that's not actually her full name. It's kind of strange. In an emergency situation, would you refer to yourself by a nickname as such? Anastasi, that's her name. Anastasi. So, would you call yourself Tasi? If you're in an emergency situation, right? Because she said her last name properly. Strange. We will keep this in mind because it is strange.
Look at this one. There's bound to be something useful.
Oh, can't we just get out of here? This place gives me the creeps. They're dead and gone. Can't hurt you now.
Ah, Jesus! Jonathan, look out! The door! Get to the door! Everyone! What do we do? The keys! Lock the damn door!
Alright, interesting. I don't think Jonathan is the mother of God, actually. At least I've never read that translation. So, rest in peace, poor fellow. You deserved better. Missing supplies will be treated as theft. Yeah, you have to run a tight ship on military base type things, I guess. Actually, it's Yona Nintje. Whoa. We're getting some really interesting lore here. Saltpeter, huh? Are we going to be making a bomb down the line? Could we...
Christ's name.
No, it's actually a genie. Okay, so...
What's happened?
Secretly thought there were no boogies. Yeah.
Damn you! Ah.
Let's see. Your failed state makes the resetting of your spawn point logical by letting you see the character run away in fear. That's interesting. Yeah. So she doesn't actually seem to die. Interesting. Well, I wasn't even sure if I failed there. Honestly, I thought it was maybe an intended cutscene or something. Now the room is open. There's chemicals around like at Sinterklaas. Why not? Indeed, just... Alright, this time... The monster has not reappeared. See, I went this direction and that was wrong, which is why I died. Should have gone to the hangman instead, obviously. Was a dead giveaway. Sorry, that was terrible. Oh. They, like, so far, they have rarely actually attacked. Like, most of the time when they appear, it's just a boogly woogly spooky. That last time was the only time they actually seemed to have tried to attack me. Well, let's get out of here, I guess. Aww.
One.
Communicator. Chivos everywhere. Let's see. I have many matches and a lot of oil now. Supplies wise, I am starting to get back to where I want to be.
Shit. Hit your neck. I can make it. Get them through. It's coming. It's coming. Okay, come on. Move it. Manic. Now, goddammit, get over here.
We ran from that thing, that ghoul, after it killed Jonathan. We escaped. Through the big gates into the pass.
Pays off to look for matches, eh? It does indeed.
I can't move this. Not on my own.
Not on your own, huh? That's an interesting way of wording it. Maybe the baby can help. What do you think, baby? Maybe the baby can flex her sick muscles. Yeah. Great minds think alike, right? That was the worst I got scared in the game so far. And it wasn't even scary, it was just a bird and like an instrument that played. Why did that scare me? I have no idea. Brain machine broke. No longer functional. Yes, I got very scared. Like disproportionately scared for how not scary that was. Oh yeah, oil. Do I need to unlock it somewhere first? Must have missed something in the thing, I guess. Something obvious. I guess what we're missing is a cannonball, perhaps? Right. Gotta get my bearings again. Baby. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing here. No easy way to go back from here either way. Okay, we shouldn't look at the scary stuff. I'm sorry. For some reason I remember the cannonballs from the cannon room and I was like, hey, perhaps we could take one of those. Perhaps I just missed something outside. Look, what do I use the key for? That's the main thing. Time to wait for loading. It would be awful to fall in there. Did I visit all the buildings yet? That is the question, isn't it? And the real answer is I'm not sure. I might have. They really wanted to not let out whatever was in here. Wonder if this one is good enough and if we can actually hold it. Bring it to the thing like this. It just physicsed its way in there. Whoops. No, it's outside. Oh. Okay, physics, pretty janky. Pretty janky so far. I mean, this might not even be the right solution for that matter, but... Oh, there, that's where it ended up. Okay, makes sense. I mean, you're right, we'd probably need like a shell. Something a bit more recent, but... Listen, I had to try it. You gotta let me try the creative, very wrong solutions.
I'm just not thirsty. I should be, I know, but I don't think I can stomach it.
Okay, I feel very, very uncomfortable about this situation with her. Not hungry, not thirsty, that's not good. Right, we'll never speak of that again. It wouldn't be just the saltpeter, right? Because I will feel silly if it's just the saltpeter. Right, well, here's another place then.
Shh, shh, little one. It was a dream. Just a dream.
Lots of stuff here. And we are 3 hours and 20 minutes in, and I think I'm about to call it done.
I don't remember this place. It smells dead.
If low on silver stock, check medicine supply for ointment of silver, boil to extract. Not ideal, mixed powder, mix unpredictable, but better than nothing. Ask Captain Corporal Kadir if in doubt.
Sulfur, saltpeter, charcoal.
Right, so if we didn't have the saltpeter, we would have to go back there. Now they can't fool me, I see that tripwire.
Shit! Mother of God, what happened here?
Just looking for my cooking ingredients. Right, so we have the saltpeter, so we just need sulfur from the medicine cabinet and then charcoal from wherever we may find it.
Charcoal.
There we go, now we're just missing the stuff from the medicine cabinet. The monsters have really made a mess of this place, haven't they? We have been carrying the monkey around for a bit. I wonder if it's gonna be relevant at any point, or if it's just one of those things you carry with you for the whole adventure as a reminder of what you're going for. I know I'm meandering here too much and getting my sanity hurt as a result, but...
Maybe this isn't such a great idea.
Maybe this isn't such a great idea, what do you mean? Seems pretty smart to me, to be honest. Oh, of course, of course. Sorry, I had to consult my remaining brain cells for that one. Theoretically, we could jump over there, but should we? Yes. Sorry. As you may know, I am not good with heights. Yeah, I just physicsed my way past. Let's see, to those who come after us, I have failed. We try to die in defiance, but these devils will not allow it. The screaming does not stop. I cannot shut it out. I cannot bear it. They treat my men as a cruel child treats a puppy, reveling in the joy of their pain, and they watch me all the while. Aldrich keeps crying my name. Gardenier has stopped breathing. He is the lucky one. Suicide is a sin, but the Lord has deserted us, and I will not give these demons their satisfaction. So here I take my stand and make my death on my own terms. I pray you, do not tell my Aurelie of this fate. Tell her he died in some glorious, noble purpose, and that I was a father to be proud of. She has done nothing to deserve this hurt. Sine Dio, Captain Augustin Lefebvre. Sorry, Augustin. Didn't deserve for it to end like that.
Careful. Careful, this is rigged. Some sort of trap. Medical supplies, settlement of sulfur. Perfect.
Uh-oh. Do not use in children under 1 year old or during pregnancy. So don't use it, basically. So what do we just... Okay, that didn't work. Did something wrong happen? Looks like that stuff is all gone. No, don't just... Careful. Yeah, I want to be careful, but I'm not really sure what I'm being careful of is the problem. It's a hand grenade, I can see that, but... I need to pull the wire, yeah? Not the pin. The problem is, I guess it's a trap, right? So you pull up the wire, or the hook rather, and then the pin will go with it. That's the idea of this trap, I think. Well,
no.
That was not my plan. Sorry.
Damn it.
I totally ran through it. I had thrown a thing on it, and that didn't work. Well. For some reason, I thought it had no physics. That was really dumb, I'm sorry. But hey, puzzle solved. I think we'll all agree that was a really intelligent solution.
I guess I should just have a look around. See if there's anything that can help. Pretty sure I need more than that to make gunpowder. That's the saltpeter and the charcoal.
Big brain time. 500 IQ. Mix that shell with some sweet laudanum. Let's blow that gate to high heaven with relaxation. Indeed. Because that's what really opens all doors. Self-care. Okay, can we do this now, please?
Oh well, I've got something. And so far, I still have all my fingers. Head up and try it out, I guess.
Right, after I blow my way out of this place, I think I will need to stop. Like 20, 30...
That little one?
Kitty cat.
Cute. Even if his one eye is much bigger than the other. I suppose we'll be more concerned about that bib than your 10 fingers. Yeah. Well, both are a concern. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Yes.
Got to load it first.
Yeah. And the vision that was planted in my brain. I have to be honest, I had well, I'm not sure if I had considered the notion, but I have tried to look at the loop before, and I think we're getting close to 11 AM brain at this time. Second wooden handle. How many wooden handles you got in this thing?
Ready. Well, what could go wrong?
Yeah, that's my reaction too.
Alice? Little one?
Did something happen with Alice? Gunner, hey! Yeah, you notice how the thing is right on the thumb. Yeah.
I felt them break, but they're not broken now. What the hell?
Yeah, there's something weird going on. I think we pretty much died several times in this story.
I don't know how to tell. Shit. I can't carry on like this. I need to get to the doctor.
There we go.
I need to get out of here.
I thought I heard water, huh? Yes, very very comfortable, very pleasant. This. The way I threw the rock on myself, I was just bonk on the head.
What?
What is that?
That was you. I can feel you. I felt you move. Hello. Hello, my little one. I hope you're not hurt. Don't you worry. We'll get you home. Hello. Hello, little one. It's nice to...
Okay, so it actually does reduce fear. We just need to learn about it first. We are to investigate further, then we will need to build a scaffold. We will need wood and a good length of rope. I think there is some break in the walls deep below. The water level used to be much higher and we can see light shining through the water. Anyways, we made good progress, and this is great fun, but I think I will have to call it done for tonight. We're almost at 4 hours already, and, well, I'm not sure when we'll stream again. I'll try for tomorrow. How about that? I'll keep you in touch. I'll keep you updated. I'll stay in touch. Wow, all these random combined phrases. Brain broke. So, I'll keep you guys updated, and maybe we'll give it another try tomorrow. Depends a bit on how heavy tomorrow is. Tomorrow looks easy in terms of work, but you never know. I do need my rest as well. So, as usual, check the server. We'll talk about how things look. So, good night everyone, and thank you for stopping by. You in particular, Cap. Was nice having you here. Night night.